Hey guys, Steven here from 101 Designs. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create a logo. So I'm going to walk you guys how to create a logo here in Canva. So we're going to just work with templates because that's the best way to get your logo here in Canva. So I'll search for a logo. I actually have a brand in mind. So let me just no need, let me just go to my templates. So I'm basically just going to search. Let me just search from the top here. So you see, once you come to search, it automatically shows you what you need to search. So here now I want to search the name of the fashion brand. So before I search, this same process you can repeat it in the phone, just like the way I've explained in the previous video. You just need to search and then you get what you want, so you can navigate through this particular area here, which is the profile area. You can see all this list of stuff here, so you can do the same thing on phone. Same features are still available on phone. So I'm just going to search the name of the fashion brand. It's a fashion brand I want to do, so I'm still going to use the same logo, which is the same brand. I'll show you guys how to get the logo. After making the logo, we'll select a color. We'll get the color palette from Pinterest. We'll just get something, or probably even from Canva. I'll search and see, and then I'll create a carousel design for the same brand. So anyway, let me start with the logo first. The name of the brand is just a fictional brand. It's not something real. So it's Fashion Wears. So I actually searched on ChatGPT for this name. I just search for random. Sorry, I'm not even supposed to search Fashion Wears. I'm supposed to search logo design for fashion brand. Let me just say fashion brand. So let me add unisex so they will know it's fashion brand. So let's wait for it to load. So as you can see, there are a lot of logos here. So we can just pick anyone and edit. So we need to look for something that works for what we want to do. So these ones are just giving me random stuff. So let me see if I can search, since the name of my brand is Fashion Wears. So let me say let me search something. Let me search F. I want to use the initials for the brand, which is the first letter of the two names. So I'll say FW fashion logo. Let me see. So it's going to give me something that has FW in it. Let me see. Okay, it didn't give me exactly like that. So personally, I don't use Canva for my logo. So this is not something I'm very familiar with. So I hardly use Canva for logo. I use Adobe Illustrator. So in Adobe Illustrator, I can do the logo myself, like professional stuff. But here you have to work with templates. But this is good for a start, at least for a beginner level. You can use Canva. But if you want to upgrade, you can go for Adobe Illustrator. So I have not seen something that's very good. So I think I can just go with this one. This one has let me see, fashion shop. So I can even decide to just change the name of my logo, since it's not a real brand. So in case I'm not seeing, I actually like this one that says, is it Pausec fashion shop. So if I don't see anyone, if I go down, then I'll just go with that one. So because it has just an icon. So since we can't get something that has the initials, we can just go with something that has an icon representing fashion, and then I can just add our name. So I think something very unique. Okay, I think there's a way to to change the name, the initials. So this is it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work with this one actually. So I like very unique logo. So logo design, most times some people think it has to carry the product of the product that you sell and all that, but from what I've learned watching professional logo design courses, you don't really need to, let's say now we say fashion wears, because the fashion brand, some people think that you have to design a logo that has shoe and shirts and bag. You don't necessarily need to be like that. There should just be a very unique touch to your logo. So but that's for like professional logo stuff. So for this one, I like simple logos like this. It says Varia. So I'm just going to try using this one. So I'll just click on customize templates from here. So I think there's room for me to change this V. This V, you see, but I can change the V. So I'll go to my text, I'll just double click it. So yeah, I can change the V to Fusion. So I put F, so you see it automatically gives me an F, and then I can type this name and maybe reduce it so the features of the F can be more visible. Let me click out. Okay, actually didn't do it the way I wanted. Let me see. Okay, there is a border behind the F, so let me select it like this and deselect the F. So you can see like this, you can modify the logo like this, and then it still gives you. But I wonder if this can save as a PNG. This one that they have a shape behind. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and change the name of this one too. So this Varia, I'll change it to Fusion. Let me see. Fusion, for example. I just want something unique. Fusion. Then let me add another text. I'll just duplicate this particular text here, and then I'll change the text to yes. Then I'll drop the size, for example, and then let's say I'll place it here. So let me zoom closer and adjust this. Yeah, so let me just try leaving it like this. This is not something so serious, so at least for the sake of this video, so it won't be too long, I'll just leave it like this. So this is what we have. Fusion, yes. I think I need to increase the yes a little bit bigger. So let me, yeah, it's okay like this. A little bit bigger. Then let me try and drop the size of our name slightly like this. So yeah, this is okay. So this is good. This is what I'm going to use actually. I can still search for more and see if I can possibly get another one, but this one is looking okay to me, at least for this particular, just to show you guys an example. So what I'll do, I'll just save this one and still go and explore to see if I can get another one. So this one now is saved, so I can still come back and work on the project. So from here I can still search for more templates. So let me go back to my search. From here, let me search again. I think it was supposed to show me what I searched, because I wanted to use the same prompts that I use. So let me just go back home. My network is kind of bad, so let me just go back home. When it loads, then I'll search for something new. So we are back to the home page. So I'm just going to search again. So probably I might still use the previous one, but let me just search and see if I can get something better. Normally when working on a logo design, the actual process for a logo is, if you want to have something very professional, just like I said, when I use Adobe Illustrator, I need to like take my time to get something very unique. So I'm still searching. I think there's this one here. This one actually looks nice. It says TR. Wow, this is good. So let me try this one too. Okay, I think this one makes sense. So let me search. Let me click this and edit the T. See, okay, I think I need to edit the W separately. Okay, this is the W. I can actually still change the font for this one, and then let me see. Fusion. This is the F. So this is not giving me what I want to. It's not giving me what I want. So I'm just going to go back home. So sometimes you might just need to look for something simple, because sometimes you might not be getting something that really makes sense. So let me search again, and this will be the last search. If I don't get any good one again, then I will just stick to the previous one. So we're back here, and let me see. Yeah, still searching, still scrolling. It depends on the kind of brand that you're working on. So for me, this is a unisex brand, and I want it to have this unique look, like like a standard brand, and very like a luxury kind of unisex fashion shop. So that is why I used that first one. But let me see, these two, they actually look nice. This one that says aromatic feminine, but this one says lux prime. So let me try this lux prime. This lux prime fashion brand arts. So let me try editing this one and see. Yeah, so I will try and edit the text inside and see if it's possible. So let me zoom closer. I think this was grouped because it's not giving me the option to edit the text. I need to edit the name there. So let me, okay, I don't think this has the option to edit name. Expand, adjust. It's not giving me the option, and what we need to edit is the name, like the name of the brand. But I think there should be an option to edit. Anyways, I'll just go back and stick to our previous logo. So let me just exit this, back home page, and I'll just go with our previous one that we did. I think that one is okay for what we want to do, so I'm going with this one. So now what I need to do is to get a suitable color palette for a brand, because that's the best way when you are working on a logo, brand identity for a brand. After the logo, then you move to color, and you should just stick to few colors. There are primary and secondary colors. So for your primary color, it should just be like, let's say, 3 colors latest. White and black are neutral colors, so they should be able to fit to any brand. So let me head to color palette, or let me search here and see I'm just going to go home and search for color palettes. So we're back here at the home page. So I'm just going to search for a color. Let me search for color palette. Let me say fashion brand. I think I'm searching on all caps, but anyways, fashion brand color palette. So let me see, it's supposed to give me colors, suitable colors I can use. If we don't get a suitable one here, then we'll head over to Pinterest. Yeah, so you can see that they're giving us color palettes here, so you can use Canva to do almost everything that you need. So this is it. So we need to look for one that works for our brand here. So they're still loading. So in most cases, you don't necessarily need to use like harsh colors. You just need to use things that are subtle colors depending on the brand. So I think this one can even go for our brand since it's like a fashion brand and it's something mature. This one is okay. So this one too. So let me scroll down a bit and see if as you can see, they are giving us more options, more and more options here. So yeah, so I'm quite I don't really know which one to use here. So I actually like something like blue, something around blue, or the something that has like a gold brownish kind of color. So let me go up a bit. So these are like mood boards giving us different color palettes. So I this is what something like this one, this is something like this is what I had in mind for our brand. So I just want something that has like, you know, very matured and unique stuff. So I would click this one. So left to you is the option is left to you depending on what you're working with. So you can just pick anything that works for you. But for me, I want this one, something like that. Okay, I'll just save this one. So let me see, customize palette. That's if I want to change it, but I don't want to change it. So let me see. I'll just click on customize palette. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to use this palette for my logo. So I don't think I can open two projects at the same time. I've not really tried that here. So what I'll do is I'll save this as a picture and then I'll drag it to my file. Yeah, so let me see, add page. I want to add page. So let me just save this as a picture and then I'll add it to my file. So I'll say, so to save this, you can just click on share. So you can see download here. So I'll click on download. Then I'll just save this as a PNG, just save the size normal. And then when I open my logo file, I'll wait for it to download and then I'll just import it to my logo file and then I'll use the color to use the color on my logo. So completed, it's downloading through the downloads folder here. So let's hold on and wait for it to download. Our file has downloaded, so I'll just go back to our fashion brand logo and then I would bring in the color palette. So I guess it should be in my download folder. This should be this one. So I'll just drag it. I know it's so you can easily drag and drop. So I don't think, okay, I guess that's not supported here. So I'll just click on upload image and then to show me images in my PC, and then I'll select. So I'll just go to my downloads. Wow, okay, yeah, I think I've seen it. Yeah, so I'll bring in the picture here. So from here you can see that it's uploading our picture, so we'll have to wait for it to upload. So all these things you just need to be patient. So yeah, we're back here, and our picture has finally uploaded. So this is it here. It actually blocked our logo, so I'll just drop the size like this. So I'm basically just going to be using the eyedropper tool to pick colors from our logo. So for okay, on our logo, sorry. So the first thing I have to do is to pick a background. I don't think there's a background here. So we need to pick a color for our background. Let me see if that's possible. So let me do this. I use the eyedropper tool. So this is the eyedropper tool. So I'll head over here and pick this color. So yeah, our background color has changed. So in that case, I think I need to change. Let me zoom closer. So there's this shape that they use to give a border between that cuts this F like this. So if it was in Illustrator, there's a way you can cut the F, so you won't need any shape to actually do this. But for this one now, they cut it. So what I'll do is I'll change the color of the fusion first. This is the fusion. I'll change the color of the fusion. So let me use the eyedropper tool, same eyedropper tool from our color, and then I'll pick this dark is it green? I'll call this. So this dark green color. Then what I'll do is I will lock this layer, this particular our particular text layer. I will lock it so I can be able to access the other one. So let me see. So if you see here, you can see lock position only. So I've locked that our layer there, so I can be able to select this our shape behind. Or let me see. I think I locked everything. So let me change the color of this other one first, and then I'll find a way to select that our shape. Probably I'll just go to the layer panel, and then I would change the color from there. So this is it, and then the wares as well. So let me give the wares one of, that's this word wares. I'll give it this color. So you can just play around with your color palettes and just to get something nice. So there are still other color options here. So as you can see, let me try giving the wares this other color here. Let me try this color. Eyedropper tool, and then yeah, so I think that color is better. So what I'm going to do is I would go to our layer position, layer. So I want to, this is the shape now, so I selected the shape, and then I'll give it the same color with the background. So it's going to give us that spacing. But I don't know, this thing might not be able to save as a PNG, so that's where problem, we might have some issues. But anyways, let me do that for now. So I would go to the eyedropper tool, and then I'll pick the background color there. So as you can see now, we now have our logo looking like this. So I'm just going to drop down this our color palette, and let me just place it around here. So I'll zoom out so we can see what I've done. So as you can see, this is our design. So let me place this one outside. I can still look for it from the position. Okay, it's not actually showing. So let me bring it back in and find a way to, if it was in the other softwares I use, I can hide this, but I don't see an option to hide it. So let me just leave it like this. So what I'm going to do, this is our logo now. So Let me just shift this here so I can be able to understand what I'm doing. So I can equally just delete it. Let me see if I delete it. I can still come back and import it from our list of uploaded images. So I'll delete this one from this frame. So this is our logo here, fish and wear. So we're just going to go with this one. So in the next video, I'm going to show you guys I'm going to use the same logo to create a carousel design for this brand. So I'm just basically going to show you guys how to create carousels in Canva. I did that for Photoshop, but I'll show you guys the same thing here. So that's that about this video. So stay tuned and watch the next video. Thank you.